Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we uncover the weird and wonderful stories behind the everyday things around us. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Samantha Thomas. Thanks for the suggestion, Samantha. You asked, why do coins smell? If you've ever pulled a coin out of your pocket and caught a whiff of something that's not exactly fresh mint, you might have wondered, what's causing that funky odor? Well, today, we're diving into the smelly science behind coins. What's actually making them smell like a mix of old metal, sweat, and maybe even a little bit of mystery. Right here on Explaining Everything. Now, you might think, wait, what's so special about a coin? Well, let's break it down. Coins have been around for thousands of years. And when you're talking about metal that's been in human hands, in pockets, under couch cushions, and possibly in some really questionable places, you're bound to get a few odors, right? But not just any metal. Coins are often made of a mix of different metals. The good old penny? It's mostly copper, but it's got some zinc in it for a little flair. Kind of like when you add a tiny sprinkle of glitter to your DIY craft project, except with a lot more tarnish. And before you think copper doesn't smell, oh, it does. It reacts with the air, moisture, and oils from your skin, creating compounds like copper oxide and copper sulfate. So, yeah, your sweaty palms could be turning that shiny penny into a chemical experiment in your pocket. Fun fact, the term smelling like copper comes from the same thing. Copper compounds reacting with moisture and air to form a metallic scent. So it's not just an old coin you found under your couch. It's the literal scent of ancient chemistry. All right, you've got your metals, but wait, let's talk about the real reason coins get that funk. It's you. Yes, you. Don't try to blame the coin. It's been sitting around for years, but it's your sweaty, greasy hands that have made it special. Every time you touch a coin, your skin leaves behind oils, dirt, and yes, sometimes pizza crumbs. This stuff can settle into the cracks and grooves of the coin, making it the perfect habitat for all kinds of fun stuff. It's like a mini petri dish for bacteria and other microorganisms. These guys break down oils and sweat, creating the smell. So the next time you get a sniff of that musty basement smell from your pocket change, you can thank your body for providing just the right environment for the bacteria party. But wait, there's more. Because coins don't just hang out in your pocket like little metal orbs of joy. They go on adventures. And during these adventures, they get exposed to different environments that contribute to their stench. Rain? Definitely not helping. Your coin will get a nice soaking in water, which accelerates the oxidation process. That's when the metals start reacting with the moisture, forming even more tarnish and creating a smell that's, well, unique. Also, can we talk about the disgusting places coins go? We're talking grimy subway stations, sticky bars, the bottom of your gym bag. Coins have seen some stuff. Seriously, these little guys are battle-hardened. No wonder they smell like the secrets they've collected over the years. Now, let's not forget one of the biggest contributors to the coin smell, our good old sweat. Did you know that sweat has some pretty funky compounds in it? You've got urea, lactic acid, and ammonia, just to name a few. When they interact with the metals in the coin, it creates new smells. We're not talking fresh garden scent here. We're talking old gym sock after a 5K kind of vibes. What happens is the metals in the coin, especially copper, react with the sweat, causing the whole stink factory to get going. In fact, some scientists, yes, there are coin scientists, even say that the smell of a coin can tell you what kind of person you are. I'm just kidding. You know what's hilarious? The smell of coins gets a bit nostalgic. If you've ever found a really old coin, like a quarter from the 1980s, or a nickel that's been sitting in your grandma's change purse for decades, it has this unique, musty smell. It's like the coin traveled through time and brought a little vintage essence with it. Kinda like how old books smell musty, but also refined, until you realize that mustiness is just mold. But old coins have a different story. They've been handled by generations of people. They've been tossed around, dropped, and yes, probably licked by a couple of kids for no apparent reason. So, now that we know why coins smell like they've been through a swamp and back, the question is, can we fix it? Can we give our shiny pennies a bath and make them smell like new? Here's the thing, cleaning a coin can be a delicate process. If you scrub it too hard, you might ruin its historical value, or you might just create a bigger stink. It's like that time you tried to clean your iPhone screen with a napkin and made it worse. But if you're not worried about the value of the coin and just want to avoid the smell, the solution is pretty simple. Use a soft cloth, a little bit of soap, and some water. But don't go wild with the scrubbing. And please, please, don't try to freshen up your coins with perfume or air freshener. Trust me, nobody wants a coin that smells like lavender and regret. So there you have it, folks. The mystery of the smelly coin has been solved. The next time you hold a penny or a quarter, just know that it's not just a piece of currency. It's a little piece of history. And probably some sweaty palms, too. And that's why coins smell the way they do. It's a mix of the metals, your skin oils, sweat, environmental factors, and, let's face it, years of being tossed around in pockets and under couches. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you a shout-out for your awesome contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.